Hi, Eric here from AlgaGen, and I'm going to talk to you today about a concept that we're bringing to the market. As you know, we are very interested in feeding live feeds to the reef tank. Live feeds are going to promote healthy feeding responses. It typically has super good nutrition if done right. And the concept we have here are what we're calling easy feed bags. This is a green one. We're calling it phytoplasm green. And we have a phytoplasm brown. Both of these, we also have zooplasm with pods, and we have rotifers and various things in these bags we're calling easy feed bags. In nature, we're looking at the number, the occurrence, how much one will find in nature of phytoplankton and zooplankton. And it seems like it's somewhere around 5 to 20,000 little cells of phytoplankton per liter. And we've just recently had some interesting discussions with people at the Smithsonian who also feel it's a correct number. So, how do we maintain that number like that found in nature? Using these bags is a way to do it. And what I'll get to in a second is people don't be intimidated by these. They're very easy to use. There are many different ways to use them, right? This is very convenient and very simple. There's nothing complicated about it. In the past, what people do is you buy a bottle. It usually comes out of the refrigerator or from the shelf, and you'll throw a cap in or you pour it in whenever you have time. That's great. It's better than nothing. But what happens is you're pulsing in phytoplankton. You're pulsing in material that your tank may not be used to or ready for. So the concept here is that if you can set up these bags, phytoplasm green, if you could set up these bags and have it drip in a consistent fashion over a period of days, pretty much you set it up, you walk away from it, your tank's going to respond much better. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I would bet you're going to see a huge difference in the health of your animals, the amount of amphipods, copepods, different life forms you see. Once you get used to knowing that there's a certain amount of phyto in the water, or copepods, or whatever it is you're feeding, your tank will respond, will adjust and respond to it, right? So, how do we use these bags? Well, there are many ways to use these bags. Our concept was really to take them and hang them somehow, and you can hang them any way you want. You know, we do have these hanger kits. You could buy them from another vendor if you like. I mean, we're not interested in making money off the hanger, but you could either hang the bag, and then what you do, or you can hang the bag, or you could take the bag like this by hand, put it in the refrigerator at night during the day, open it up, and you can squeeze little bits out into your tank to even spot feed. And it's really simple. It's just a matter of this valve, opening the valve enough so that you get a certain amount coming out. In the next weeks and months, we'll tell you exactly how much you want to open and what kind of drip rate you want to get per second or per minute to mimic that found in nature. Again, the idea is, the bigger idea is just to set this up and walk away and know that your tank is being fed slowly, consistently for a matter of days. Okay? The simpler manual way to do it is just opening up the valve and spot feeding like you would with a bottle, how we've always been doing it. All right? So I'm going to attempt to show you how to set up a drip. And so it comes with a couple clamps. So I just unclamp this. It's just a pinch clamp. It's really pretty simple. And now everything wants to flow out of here, out through your valve, right? So there we go. See how it's coming out? Look, that's a very fast drip. I'd recommend something much slower than that. So I'm just going to dial it back a little bit. Look at that. 1,001, 1,002, about a drip a second. We could probably even, I know we've gone less than that. We've gone a drip every 5 to 7 seconds. So you see how I dropped it back quite a bit. Pretty simple, right? It's not complicated. All right. So that's the drip method. This is the manual method. Ready? This is even more complicated. Not. Alright, so I'm opening this thing up. Oh, see that? Watch. I'm squeezing the bag. There, now I'm feeding. Done for the day. Close it. Pinch the clamp. Put it away. Either you can put it in the light, it may grow, or you can put it in the refrigerator. Right? You can, if you want to get crazy, you know, and you have a way of hanging this, could be hung off a light structure, whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter how you hang it. It's not that heavy. You could do 2 Fidos at once, either by squeezing the bags like I showed you, or by opening up these drip valves, and you could drip in a green and a brown at once. Each of these bags have multiple species. It's not just one or the other, and the multiple species is good. So I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you.